I throw away at least $100,000 per year. Money that could be easily made for me. I literally throw it away. I don't even go after it. I'm going to explain exactly why I make this decision and exactly why I think this will benefit me more long term and the channel more long term, because this is a type of video where I'm going to open up the curtain for you guys and kind of explain some things. A lot of people don't really like to do this. They don't like to open up the curtains with their audience and kind of explain things. This is a financial education channel. I love explaining this kind of stuff to you guys just because it's what I enjoy doing, and I love you guys being informed on this type of stuff. And I think you will appreciate the channel even more after this video. I mean, I know a lot of you guys love the channel as it is, but I think you'll even appreciate what goes on in this channel and the decisions I make even more after this video is explained. So I'm throwing away a minimum of $100,000 per year, and I think I'm being extremely conservative with that number. It's more toward 150 to 200,000, but I just said 100,000 because that's a nice number, okay? So how am I throwing away this number? Well, we have this YouTube channel here called the Financial Education Channel, all right? This channel attracts a lot of business people. This attracts a lot of investors, okay? So we're gonna say B's, a lot of investors, investors of all kinds. Newer investors who are just learning about the stock market, more moderate investors who have kind of been in the game for a year or two, and we've also got a ton of experienced investors, okay? And we got a lot of people that are into business, making money, how to make money, these kind of things, okay? So we got a lot of people in that space, all right? So that's the audience of this channel. This channel gets pretty much a minimum of 25,000 views a day. On a bad day, good day, it might get upwards of 40,000 views in a day, all right? The channel as a whole, we got a back catalog of over 600 videos. So if you're looking at this in your company out there, what you're saying is this channel is a gold mine for me to advertise on, for me to have sponsored videos on, okay? If you're an advertiser, if you're a Fidelity Investments, a TD Ameritrade, an E-Trade, a Scottrade, any type of brokerage service, any type of banking firm, a Chase, a Wells Fargo, a Bank of America, anything like that, if you were to come across this channel and you say, this is the perfect channel, this is a gold mine, think about it this way, okay? Think about a brokerage service. If they were to say, okay, Jeremy, we're going to pay you, we're going to pay you $14,000 for a week of video. So at the beginning of your video, every single day, we want you to shout out our brokerage, okay? Talk about it for 30 seconds at the beginning, talk about it for 30 seconds at the end, and that's what we want you to do. So all 7 videos that week, we want you to talk about that. We'll pay you $14,000, all right? So you might think that's a lot of money. It's really nothing for them. It's really nothing for them. So I do that, and you know, each video, each day, I'm like, hey, you need to sign up for such and such brokerage account. Okay, so let's say each video is getting 10,000 views, okay? So essentially, those videos that week, if it gets 10,000 on average, that's 70,000 views just from those videos that came through that week. 70,000 views. All right, so now let's assume just 1% of the people signed up for this brokerage house, okay? That just 1% of the people that watch those videos actually signed up. That would be how many people? That would be 700 people signed up and made accounts and will start trading with this. Well, I don't know why I put 700K. I meant to put 700P for 700 people. 700 people sign up for this. Now, do the numbers on that as far as if this brokerage charges on average $5 per trade as far as buying and selling stocks, and do that if those 700 people are lifetime customers. Do the numbers even if it's only 70, which means only 0.1% of the people actually sign up for this service, right? Do the numbers on that. 70 people that are lifelong customers that maybe make 100 trades in a year, $5 a pop, and you will begin to see that the $14,000 they would pay is like nothing to them. It's nothing, okay? So why don't I do this? Why don't I make this decision? Well, there are 2 real reasons, okay? The first real reason is when you're getting sponsored money, I think the incentive to create the best content possible goes away a little bit. For instance, what I sell on my channel is my own products I make, okay? Let's first get into that. That's the first reason. I create my own products on this channel that I believe will help people the most, okay? That I believe I create this, whether it's a course, whether it's a membership thing, I believe that will help people the most. It will help people a lot more than me sponsoring some product from some company, okay? So I make that decision, all right? That decision, in my opinion, is best long-term, because what I have to do to get more sales and whatnot is I have to get even more views on the channel, which means I have to create more and more compelling content that people actually want to watch, okay? The more views you get, that means the more people are actually interested enough to click on that video and watch this video. If I'm getting sponsor money and I get $14,000 up front, what is the incentive for me to create the most compelling content possible? It's not really there, right? I just got my $14,000 for the videos this week. What do I care if a video has 5,000 people click on it, 10,000 people click on it, or 20,000 people click on it? My incentive just went away big time, okay? My incentive just went away, because when my incentive is getting more people to watch and get more views and whatnot, and actually are interested, and my subscribers are actually interested in clicking on these videos, well, that will obviously make more course sales and membership sales and whatnot for my products. So that's one of the biggest reasons long term. But at the same time, the other biggest reason is I want to create what I feel is the best products possible. What are the best products possible, okay? And I can't do that by sponsoring other people's products, okay? Also, another factor to take into account is when you are taking money from companies, when you are taking money from sponsors, the channel becomes theirs, okay? The platform becomes theirs, okay? Now, if you want to come out and speak on something, if you want to speak on a particular subject, if you want to get all fired up about something, you can't really do that the same way as when it's your channel, right? Because this is their money they're funneling into this, and they don't want you talking about XYZ subject on their video that they just sponsored, or even the fact that they're affiliated with you, okay? By me staying independent, that makes other companies not have anything to do with me. They're not related to me, okay? I don't have to be, Mr. Good Boy for all these people, okay? I can do what I want to do. I make my own decisions. If there's something I want to speak out about, I can speak out about it. If I want to record a video and I get all fired up and I throw down 78 F-bombs in it, I can do that. There's no one out there that's like, oh, if you do that, we're going to take away your sponsorship. No, I don't have to deal with anything of that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And that's how the business model of the channel really goes on. So if you've ever bought a product from me in the past, whether it's a course I created, whether it's my stock market investing mastery course, whether it's my stock options course, whether you're in my membership group, any of those type of things, just realize you are helping support the business model of the channel. Not only are you hopefully helping yourself and learning a lot from those courses and membership groups and things like that, but at the same time, you are literally making the business model of the group work, okay? Because if no one ever bought my courses and membership groups and all these type of things I come out with, then obviously I would be extremely tempted. I would pretty much have to go to sponsorships at that time, because we know YouTube ad revenue is like up and down. One minute it looks pretty good and you're doing all right, and the next minute it's like, whoa, am I even going to be able to pay rent or my mortgage this month or something like that? So YouTube ad revenue, you can never count on that unless you're getting like millions upon millions of views, all right? So if my courses and these things didn't sell so well, I would literally have to go to sponsorships at that next step. But lucky enough, you guys obviously buy my stuff and buy my courses and membership groups, so I have 0% temptation to ever take sponsorship money and those kinds of things and start feeding products of other companies that came up with and whatnot on my channel and say, hey, you got to go get this, download this app, hey, go sign up for this website and things like that. I have 0% interest in doing that because I'm doing fine the way we're doing it. So just realize whenever you buy something from me in the past or in the future, just realize like you are literally helping the entire business model of the channel work, because if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for you guys that actually bought my products and helped support in that way, this whole thing doesn't work at the end of the day. This whole thing doesn't work, and I would be going to sponsors and doing those type of things, guys. So I hope you absolutely enjoyed this video. I kind of, opened up the curtain for you guys and let you kind of see behind and what we're looking at. And like I said, I'm throwing away $100,000+, but I think it's much more beneficial to my personal brand and to the financial education channel over the long term. So as far as new products I have coming, I don't really have something coming until 2018. It's going to be really special. It's not in relation to stock market or anything, guys. It's going to be by far and away the most powerful thing I've ever launched in my life. It's not even remotely close between my other things and what this thing is. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.